There's really 3 ways to get a business without cash. The first way is you use other people's money. Let's say you don't have expertise, you don't have audience, you don't really have knowledge of what to do. You also don't have money. You're brand new. Well, what could you do? You could figure out other rich people that you know and figure out what are they looking for. You would go to somebody like Codie or maybe a bunch of these private equity firms and say, what type of companies are you looking for? If I source you a company like this, could I get a deal sourcing fee or a percentage of the company? That might be one way. You also could potentially go to the owners of the company that you work for right now and say, one day I want to own part of this company. What could be possibly valuable enough here that I could do that might help me get a cut of upside, a cut of profits, a cut of revenue? But the thing about deal making that's tougher than hitting the buy sell button on E-Trade is that if you don't speak the language, you won't know how to get a deal done. And so you kind of have to start with understanding the language of money. What is a revenue share deal? What is a profit share deal? But if right now there's somebody listening and they're like, I'm not good with money, this feels overwhelming, that's exactly why you have to learn it. Because once you learn it, it's really not complicated. What you have to remember about finance is we are paid based on our ability to convince everybody else that we know more than you so that you'll give us 2% of every dollar that you give us and 20% of the profits. 2 and 20. That's how private equity works. And if you guys learn to do this, you don't have to pay us. So we want to make you guys feel very uncomfortable with how complex this is. It's not as complex as you think.